Okay, you guys, so we are back with another video. In this video, we're gonna talk about Kimmy Cakes getting called out for being tone deaf. Let's talk about it because, if you've been paying attention to Kim, you guys would know that Kim Kardashian is just shameless. And that's just the way she is. No, Kim is that person who you'll go to and say, "Hey, Kim, the club is on fire." And she would be like, "Yeah, I know, right? It's a blast up in here." And you'll be like, "No, girl, the club is on fire. We gotta go or you're gonna die." And she'll be like, "Yeah, the DJ's on point, the music is on point, and it's such a vibe in here." So you would be talking about one thing, and she's talking about something that's completely different, like something that you don't have in your mind, and that's not what you're talking about, but that's what she's talking about. So it is a post that she's getting dragged for. While the world is looking one way, Kim Kardashian is looking another way. So, why is Kim getting dragged? Well, what had happened was, as you guys know, Kris Jenner's mom had passed, MJ. MJ's Kim's grandmother. And this is, the woman who, when Kim was messing around with Pete, she told us that her and Pete made love in front of the fireplace in, honoring her grandmother's memory because her grandmother was like, the fireplace is a nice spot to do it and all of that, right? And the internet dragged her for that. She never cared. So, back to what I was saying. You guys know MJ had passed a few days ago. That's Kris Jenner's mom. So, Kris Jenner had a post on her Instagram page, beautiful post, remembering her mother, MJ. Well, the internet was mourning Kris Jenner's loss. With Kris Jenner, Kim Kardashian put up a post. And I'm not talking about the post with her. Let's see if this works. I'm not talking about the post with her, Shy and Lewis Hamilton. No, I'm talking about a post with them being at the lake and they were doing some boating activity or something to that effect, right? On the same day that Kris Jenner put up the post about her mom. So here's Kris Jenner pulling one way, talking about one thing. So when you see Kris Jenner doing that, you're saying to yourself, like, "Oh my God, MJ passes away. We knew that she was 91, but we were hoping that she would at least make it to 100, And the internet was just there with Kris Jenner. So if the internet was there with Kris Jenner, they were expecting Kim to be there with Kris Jenner, the family, just remaining silent and inactive for at least the next 3 days. But no, boo-boo, no. Kim was like, the show has to go on, and the show is gonna go on, and the show will go on. That is how Kim was behaving. So the internet was like, "Kim, we can't believe you're so tone deaf. Here you are posting pictures of you and a man having the best time as though you're saying, to hell with whatever is going on over there. We know MJ is old, but it doesn't mean that you should be so insensitive. You're being tone deaf, and this is your grandma." So they dragged her, and they dragged her consistently, honey. They dragged her. They unfollowed her. I mean, they did do a number on Kim, right? So she took down the post. No, she took it down, but she had another one that she put up with her and Chloe. And yes, so the same post is there. Oh, the same post is there. She edited some of the comments that were dragging her, and she edited some of the clips, right? So she edited some of the comments, she edited some of the clips, and evidently she has deleted the mean comments. But then she captioned the post, so she went back and she captioned it. This post was scheduled a few days ago before we lost MJ, so its timing came right alongside her passing. So it's a scheduled post, which means that it was uploaded and they set it for a date and time for it to go live, and that is what happened, right? So she's saying it came right alongside her passing. I've been by my mom and grandma's side for this past week, and my heart is completely with my family right now. We love and miss her so deeply, and in the days ahead, we'll be focusing on celebrating her beautiful life. So Kim is making it clear that it's a scheduled post because she got dragged. I don't know if I'm confusing it, if there was another post, or is it that she edited this post? When I look at the images, I can see that some of them are the same videos and images, which wants to give the sense that she edited the post. Not only edited the post, she deleted the mean comments as well, and then she captioned it saying that this post was scheduled, before her grandmother's passing. But I'm going to tell you guys this because as long as we can remember, this has always been Kim Kardashian's behavior. We would hear that a popular celebrity child or grandchild may have passed by way of OD. And the internet, like the celebrity world, would be there mourning with the person. And then you have some celebrities, even if they were in, like the season of promoting their business and all their stuff, they would take 24 to 36 hours break out of respect for the deceased and their family. Even in those times, we see Kim still. This is Kim on the internet. That's Kim on the internet. And when she did that the last time, the internet dragged her and said that she was tone deaf, she was insensitive. So it has always been Kim Kardashian. It is just the Kim Kardashian's way. Kim is known to be like insensitive. And I think that it could be that because the girl has had so many plastic surgeries and Botox, that they say, I don't know if this is true, but it's a saying on the internet that when you get Botox, the part of your brain that is responsible for emotion, it's like that part no longer works as it should. And then after that saying was trending on the internet, many people would say, oh, Kim Kardashian, because oftentimes she comes off so cold and so tone deaf, right? But honey, they were not messing with her. They dragged her. But I don't think it's neither here nor there to Kim. I think she's so shameless, she really doesn't care. I think she genuinely doesn't care. She doesn't care. But let me know if you guys think that Kim Kardashian cares that her grandma has passed. I think she doesn't. I think Kim is like, MJ passes at 91. Good luck to you, MJ. I don't know if I'm going to get to 91. So let me stay over here and enjoy today because I know I have today. Kim might be over there bitter as hell that MJ made it to 91. And Kim is gonna be like, oh, so she made it to 91 and you want me to stop my life for someone who made it to 91? I'm not gonna do that. I won't do it. Best believe Kim is like that. Best believe she is like that. But leave your comments below and we're gonna talk some more. Peace.